back here and I'm going to talk to you about how to set up your categories for your blog posts because this is the area of your website that you're going to interact with the most. Maybe, tutorial Tuesdays, or if you're going to do something with a special customer feature once a week or once a month or even a quarter, or for giveaways. So what you can do is you're actually going to come to your home page here, and to set up your categories for your different type of blog posts that we just talked about, you can actually go through this area right here on your dashboard. If you're starting out and you've just logged in, you may need to actually go here and click dashboard itself. Once you do that, you're actually going to go down to the post section and you'll see a flyout. It's going to have the word categories. When you do that, just click on that categories flyout and it'll bring you to this page. Now, I prepared some existing categories for you on your page here with the sample posts that I had previously inserted. Those don't really work for your business, and that's okay. So what we'll do is click all of these different categories, and rather than going through and individually deleting them, which may take forever, I'm just going to do bulk actions, delete, apply. Once we do that, all the categories are going to immediately be wiped out. So what we'll do next is we'll actually create a few categories. You're always going to have uncategorized there because when you're creating a blog post, if you don't specify what category it will go into, it automatically defaults to this. This is a setting within your theme so that no post goes unnoticed. So let's start. First, we're going to do tutorials. Tutorials is very simple. You're going to type in that area and the name. This is how it'll display in your side area where you actually have your categories listed. Below that is something called the slug. Now this is a URL friendly thing, so it's going to be no caps, and if you do any spaces, you have to have a hyphen in between. So example, if I did LipSense tutorials, I would have to have the hyphen between them and it would be all lowercase. But we didn't get that specific with the category. We were just talking about tutorials in general. So what I say is keep it simple. If you're talking about tutorials, Google will see that, and then it'll see the slug that says tutorials, and it's more likely to index it properly if you name it something accordingly. So we have tutorials there. Parent means if it's a subcategory, you would put it below something else, which at this stage we don't have. Then you're going to come right down here and hit add new category. When we do that, you'll see immediately it pops up here. Let's say we do go a step further and we want to create a subcategory like a LipSense tutorial. In that case, you would capitalize in this area because that would show as a heading, and then down here, you wouldn't. So you have LipSense tutorials. You want those wording and phrasing to be very similar at all times. This time we do have a parent category because it is a specific type of overarching tutorial. We're just going to click that. When we do so, we hit add new category, immediately you're going to see it pop right up here, but the hyphen here indicates that it is underneath this parent category, which is just above it. For example, another category you may want to set up eventually is a giveaway. Again, you're just going to keep it very simple. Go right down here. This time, let's say we accidentally leave the parent as a tutorial. We're going to hit add new category, and oh no, that's not a tutorial. So what we'll do is we'll actually edit this. We're going to go quick edit, and it doesn't really give us the option that we want. So we're going to cancel and actually go into a full edit. At this point, it's going to pull up a secondary page where we've got the parent notated as tutorials. We're just going to click over to none, hit save, and when we do that, it'll take us back to the main page there, and we'll go back to our categories on the left-hand side by clicking the Categories tab. And there it is. We fixed it. It's in the right spot. We don't have to worry about any more problems. So as you continue to create categories for your different blog posts, I highly suggest you do this for every blog post. Some categories may apply, some main categories and subcategories. Whatever applies, click it, because the more you click and index your site, the better chance Google has of finding it and the better chance you have of making more sales and building your customer base, because people can find out what you're about, who you are, and where you're at. So I hope that helps, and if you have any other questions about categories, please let me know.